the Arts TV. Let's go!
Hi, my name is Leo Rucker. I'm a local visual portrait artist from Winston-Salem. And so here today, this evening, we are having an open reception for the show called The Pulse, the Music and Arts here in Winston-Salem. And we have 3 artists who have come together through the gallery curator, Allison, who thought it'd be a wonderful opportunity for the 3 of us to be able to show our work in a very harmonious kind of way. I never say that word right, but anyhow, you get the idea. Here you really can see this amazing, colorful images that really capture the artists, the musicians of our community, Triad area, surrounding communities, prominent musicians who really have impacted our community. So what we did is we really wanted to take our own creative, ideals and bring some sense of music and arts together in this one exhibition. And so I'm really excited for people to come out to really see, what we've, created and some new things that have evolved out of our, stepping out of the box and, allowing our creativity to kind of flow. So I'm really excited about that.
Some of your work over there.
So what I do, I want to show you some of the work real fast here. One of the main pieces I'm really excited about for me is a lot of people have done John Coltrane, and I kind of decided to step into another way of capturing John Coltrane, almost kind of like the, we'll say the Soul Train, show. But here, because he came from High Point and he's always known for the Coltrane, we took a few things and we added our own touch to it. And so I think this really is going to let people understand and know how, this is the community of the arts and music all across the board, from not only just in a recent, time period, but just, throughout many years that Winston-Salem has been known for the arts and for, musicians who have come out of Winston-Salem and out of the Triad area as well. And then we have a few other pieces that are quite unique. We actually got a really cool piece of our famous guitar player. I can never remember her name. I think not Erica Badu, but it'll come to me. But she plays the guitar. So you really see we kind of mixed this new style that I've been doing lately in with kind of hiding my images in my background and making you kind of find and research and see if you can see it. And it really kind of intrigues my audience to really kind of spend more time with each piece that they actually observe and see how they really can understand, what the artist was thinking and feeling all at the same time. Our last piece is actually just a wonderful young bass guitar, not bass guitar, but oh my God. No, it's an upright bass. This gentleman is from D.C., but he's a family member of a friend, and I thought this was really going to be kind of cool. So you really kind of get this fire effect here, and even though I wasn't really going for that, it just kind of happened. So a lot of the pieces that you see, they just kind of happened. I didn't know what images were going to go with what background. I was just kind of creating a style and then find an image that fits what is happening with the move of the paint and the way that it's flowing. So he really fitted into it. It's kind of like hidden a little bit, but it's actually not. So when you go up close to it, you kind of see it, but when you step back, you actually see it much better when you step back from it. And you really can see this instrument and the gentleman and the mood. And the unique thing, he's not for me, not just a traditional looking gentleman that's playing this instrument. He has a young brother who's inspired by many other musicians, decided to step into this world and playing this particular instrument. I always got to talk about this piece because most people never know me as a sculpture artist who steps out of the box as well. So gourds, which is actually in the pumpkin family, I actually carved a piece of gourd and did some wood burning. So here, this is a really cool piece. Nobody's ever seen me do any of this style. So this is a jazz musician playing that's carved, that has stain, but also around the edge of it, you see this hole that actually was an accident, but I made it work with the design of the gourd. And here we have African symbols that have music notes on the inside of it. So it's kind of really kind of cool, just kind of hidden. But it also makes you, again, study the piece and look for certain elements that are in the design of this particular piece. So I think I really enjoyed doing this, and you actually will be seeing more pieces like this coming. So just keep your eyes open and just watch out for a new look from Leo Rucker. So I'm going to more three-dimensional now as I begin to experience more and more of my style and what I'm capable of doing as an artist as well. All right, so we got a few other pieces up in the front, which one piece actually is the actual main piece that's part of our promotion. We got all types of instruments from African drums, to another trombone, to a trumpet that's here. So again, we just kind of doing a little mixture. And we got our sax, which is the main images that has been promoting the show. So we all came together and decided that this piece had the right color design that actually would make the show, sell and make people come out. This is my clarinet. Now, the clarinet is truly was the last piece that I put together. And I really wanted it to be a black and white piece, but I wasn't sure, because there is such a detail in the clarinet, and to some degree, I wanted to have still something that was going to make it pop. So it took a little while to actually get all the elements as an illusion in this, abstract or this marble type of background, and then sneak this one piece of color that just really draws the viewer eyes into, which is the butterfly, which represents, smooth, soothing harmony and stuff. So really, this has been an amazing piece that put it on this scale and then make it speak and have conversation as well. Because there are a lot of musicians that I've gotten to know in the last year or so that play this particular instrument. So it was fun just to see how they are going to be and feel appreciated by an artist, like a visual artist, representing them on a musical level and stuff. And really think about what has music and arts been about for our community. So we're really excited for all the people that will be participating in this open reception and get to know the artists and their styles and why they're doing, what they're doing and what's coming next for those various artists and myself as well. So it's exciting. I hope that you have opportunity to come out to the Delta's Fine Arts and be a part of this new vibe of art that's being created by myself, Leo Rucker, Bobby Roebuck, and Owens Daniels. So look out for our artwork, not only in this gallery, but in other places throughout our community.
So there you have it.
All right, there you have
Leo
it.
Rucker on Save the Arts TV.
All right.
That's also a Save the Arts Award.
Save the Arts Award. All right.
Y'all know that?
Keeping it moving, Make it do what it do.
That's it. This is your boy, Rasheem Kilo Pugh. We are at the Post Art Gallery. Y'all see what's happening. There's an art explosion going down. About to interview Mr. Owens Daniels, you know what I mean? And then Bobby Roebuck. You know what I mean? So it's popping. About to have some fun with it. Let's do it.
Hello everyone, my name is Owens Daniels. I'm a visual artist and photographer based here in Winston-Salem. I'm the face behind my design company, ODP Art and Design. And I just want to give a shout out to my man Pugh. He was kind enough and gracious enough. I think it was 2015?
2010 and 2013.
2010 and 2013. This brother brought a vision to North Carolina. It was called Save the Arts. And he brought Broadway our way, down in Greensboro. And I was one of the little photographers, and he was, man, get out the way, get out the way. But he gave creativity a place to be. And he gave creativity a face. And it's because of him, we're standing in these rooms today. Don't cry, baby. You ain't got to cry, but you can buy. You ain't got to cry, but you can buy. We're here at the Delta Arts Center here in East Winston. This Delta Arts Center has been here for years and years and years supporting the community. It's one of the few places in Winston-Salem a black artist can have that work prominently displayed, be influenced, and have the freedom to be who they are and be home. So we want everybody to come out tonight and enjoy Bobby Rucker, photographer, Bobby Roebuck, I get that right, Bobby Roebuck, the photographer. You have Leo Rucker, who's a portraitist and artist, and myself, I'm a visual artist and photographer. I want to introduce everybody to this bit of work. Here in Winston-Salem, we have what we call downtown jazz. It starts in July, I think at the end of July, and it kind of runs all the way into August. And I get out, and every once in a while, I'll come out and I take a few pictures of the artists there because I'm a jazz lover myself. But I'm the type of photographer, I don't shoot with my eyes. I shoot with my ears because I believe that what everybody can see is not what I saw. So I developed the technique of printing onto canvas as a picture, then layering it in Photoshop, being influenced by different artists of my time like Caravaggio, Andy Warhol, that type of person, and then I would just go in and just listen to the music, and then I would paint it. Nice. So it's a 3-layer system because I want you to see what I heard, such as Dee Dee Bridgewater. This picture was taken because I wanted to capture the iconicness of Miss Bridgewater. I wanted you to catch the class and the style of Miss Bridgewater. I wanted to be a type of piece of work that it is visual art. Joe Robinson. This particular picture was taken in the garage at a live venue that's no longer open, but is opening as a theater here now. And again, as you get close to it, you can see the layers of paint. So it's no longer a photograph. This takes this out of the realm of being a photograph. One, and I'm talking to young artists right now. When young artists, listen to me real good. If you can go in Walmart and buy it, it's useless. How do I do that, Mr. Daniels? What do I do? Take something from being an original to making it a one-of-a-kind. I can't reproduce that. And you can't walk into Walmart and buy that. That makes that one of a kind. Guess who I learned that from? Mr. Pugh! I wanted to embody what I think jazz is. So I call this American music classic.
That's beautiful.
It's got everything and everybody in it.
That's beautiful. Colors.
You got the passion. You got the energy. You got the music. You got the movement. You got everything in it. I saw this background at one of these Save the Art things, and I saw all of that energy. I'm gonna keep plugging it. I'm gonna keep plugging it. You think I'm gonna let everybody know that Pugh has done some things for us to be here today. But this particular piece of work is my embodiment of what I hear and what I want you to see. Again, it's not an original. No, it is not. But it is one of a kind.
Absolutely.
And you can get it.
That's right.
You can get it.
That's right.
Now, last piece. Nick Cologne.
Nice.
Now, this is what I mean by shooting with your eyes and shooting with your ears. If you look at this picture right here, that's what I hear. If you scan your camera back there to that guitar player on the wall, all the way in the corner, you see him?
Yeah.
That's the same guy.
Wow.
All three of us artists was at the stage at the same time. We saw the same guy. That's what that person saw, and that's what I saw. That's what I mean, shooting with your ears. It's a technique that I developed so that you as an artist, you can separate, which I'm sure Pugh would tell you, you need to separate yourself and be an individual and be strong enough to stand on your own to make your own. Because you ain't gonna make it with the herd. You ain't gonna make it with the herd. Absolutely. So I'd like to thank everybody for coming on. Like again, this is Nick, and I'd like to bring Doug in. This is my series from shooting downtown Winston.
Yes. How's it going?
Oh, it's going good. You know Pugh.
Hey, what's happening, man? How you doing, brother? Carl.
Carl, you can talk about downtown Winston.
Oh, well, downtown Winston, downtown jazz. It gives the photographers a chance to see a lot of artists perform and play downtown. We bring in national acts downtown. It's a beautiful place and a beautiful scenery for the artistic mind. So we always look forward to having Owens and Bobby and Leo come down and do what they do. All right. Well, thank you.
What is the next one?
June the 14th. June the 14th.
Who you got first?
Well, I can't disclose that yet because I can't yet. The location is going to be Corporate Plaza, downtown, the corner of Liberty and First Street. All right, now y'all say downtown, but these people watching this all over. Downtown where? Downtown Winston-Salem, North Carolina. There you go. All right, great, thank you. All right, so tell everybody where we at.
All right, right now we're in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, here at the Pulse Art and Jazz exhibition. And right now, as you see, it's a crowded room. The artwork is based on the jazz scene. Everything that's been done either in the jazz genre. Over here, where the crowd is, you have my work I done at the Varoom Jazz Festival 2018 with Miss Gina Chambers. The black and white, it's called Chambers.
Okay.
And right here we have the great Art Sherrod. Right here. I shot this last year at the Varoom Jazz Festival.
Nice.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So all of this art is yours going down this wall?
Yes, sir. All the art that's going down this wall. Everything you see on the wall here is mine.
Awesome.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's been so exciting.
Take me to this black and white piece over here.
Okay. Coming through, Richard.
Okay.
Coming through. Right here, this what you're talking about here? Well, these two guys right here is Willie Bradley here at the bottom, who's a renowned international jazz trumpetist. He's from Fayetteville, North Carolina. Awesome, outstanding. Yes, and I shot this at the Varoom Jazz Festival 2018 last year. And this right here, this is a good friend of mine. Good friend of mine by the name of D. Lucas. I worked with him on a couple of CD projects with my work called the Going Left Project, and some of my photography work is on his CD cover. And the very first EP with him, with my work is called, the name of that one is called The Sweet Spot. And so I have my work on the front cover and the back cover is CD cover. His jazz CD. So it's been an interesting project as well, working with him also at the jazz festivals. Yeah.
Tell people where they can find you.
You can find us here. Find me. You can find me here in Winston-Salem. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. I'm not hard to find, and just Google or just either hit me up on Facebook, Bobby Roebuck, or either Shot to the Head Photography. And you'll run right into me. You'll go right to my pages.
Tell me about this one right here.
This is my man right here. I shot this last year during a Christmas holiday at a jazz concert. And this guy right here by the name is Marcus Anderson, international jazz saxophonist. Used to be one of Prince's former saxophonists. And he's an outstanding guy. I worked with him on several different jazz festivals. And I think this is about one of my favorite pieces here too as well. Everything that's done here that you see on the wall is printed on canvas.
That's cool. Hey man, thanks for having me down here.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. It wouldn't be the same without you, man.
Anything you want to tell young photographers coming up?
My thing is keep on dreaming and keep on working. Don't get disappointed because you're gonna have those days. My thing is just keep going for the goal and keep God first. And do the best you can and leave the outcome to God.
Absolutely.
I'm great. How are you?
What's your name?
My name is Tawana Roebuck.
Okay. So your husband told us to put you on camera.
Did he really?
Yes. So tell us some amazing things you want the art world to know.
I do want the art world to know that I'm married to the great and famous Bobby Roebuck. He's a wonderful visual artist, and he was able to turn his art into photography art. So much of the work that you see here this evening at the Delta Art Center on New Walkertown Road for the reception, he has photographed a number of local jazz musicians as well as singers, and his work is downloaded on Canvas. So that is very unique just to Bobby in that he showcases the talent and the emotion and the energy that is projected through musicians all over. His people are international that he has an opportunity to cover in photography. So I'm just proud to be married to the man and help him showcase his talent.
Rucker and Roebuck. And probably about a year and a half ago, I had this idea that we really needed to come up with an exhibition that focused on music, performing arts. We have a lot of events here at the Delta Art Center in which we have live music and we celebrate music in a lot of different ways. April is Jazz Appreciation Month, as I'm sure that many of you know. We always have a big event called Jazz and Jambalaya, a great dinner and jazz music, and that's in April. It'll be April 13th this year. You can buy tickets on our website. And so the idea was really, why don't we come up with an exhibition that is going to open in April during Jazz Appreciation Month, run through the summer, through the National Black Theater Festival, which is also a period of time in which we often like to showcase works of art that connect to performance and drama and theatricality in some way. So when I started to conceive of this idea, these were the three guys that I thought of. And I know that all of them are artists who are really involved in our community, who are involved in music, and I thought, you know, this would be really a great idea if I could get these three guys on board to create works of art in a variety of media that are going to celebrate music. And so this is what they came up with. I think it's pretty fantastic. Owens' works are on the wall behind me. Bobby's over here on the side and around behind the food table, and Leo's over here. And all the works are for sale. That is, those that we haven't already sold. So if you're thinking about buying something, get in while you still can. And this is really a wonderful opportunity for us to gather as a community and to think about the kind of conversations that works of art like this can bring, because there is really a great resonance between the works of these three artists and the variety of ways in which they are celebrating music. One other thing that I'd like to also mention is that Leadership Winston-Salem is here tonight. There are a number of people who are getting people to do a quick survey about the Delta Art Center. So if somebody asks you to take a survey or you see people doing this, please join in. You can also, there's a link on our website to do it as well. We're really trying to gather people's feedback. So if you see some of the Leadership Winston-Salem folks, please do the survey for us. Do you guys want to say anything?
For me, I always got to honor and respect and honor people. I know, like I said, I don't talk a lot, you know, but I do want to honor and recognize our mayor who came out to support us as well, who has, you know, supported each one of us as artists. So I just want to thank Mayor we appreciate all the things that you've done and bring.
Well, thank you, Leo. Welcome, everyone. It's my pleasure to be here. I know each one of these guys. I've known them a long time. We're so fortunate. They make our city a much, much better place. Thanks to this mosaic that we have here in Winston-Salem with arts, and music, and culture. And thank you all for this wonderful exhibit. Thank you for curating this. It's wonderful. Let's buy some of these pictures, right? Yes. All right. Thank you.
Thank everybody for coming out and also make my Lord say Jesus Christ. Thank you for this opportunity to share and have friends and loved ones around this block. This is awesome to see. This is share with two other great visionaries. Jazz is very jazz music, jazz photography, the artists themselves. Without them, we won't be able to get in front of them and do what we do. I'm glad to be here and all that great stuff, and everybody get to know each other around here and hug and love and look at some great art.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming out. Those that know me always know my biggest inspiration, my biggest support system, my biggest, if ride or die, I like to always dedicate everything that I do, because I wouldn't be doing any of this if it wasn't for my lovely wife, Sonia Day. She's the one with the t-shirt. I was talking to Allison, and I always talk to her about the same thing. I've been in museums, I'm in private collections, I'm in galleries, I do a lot of work from national to international work, but I've always had a great love, and to everybody else to have a great love, to support the Delta Art Center. Because this is one of the few places, particularly artists of color, have an opportunity to shine and give back to the community that gave you it. And I sold my first piece of artwork, actually where the Bridgewater is right now. And I used to come and bang on the door, come on, Allison, you gotta let me in, you gotta let me in. And she guided me along the way of how things really work. She guided me along the way of pointing out things that my work would be better. And how to have yourself in a position to where you can become an artist, and you can be international, and you can be regional, and you can be national. So I want everyone to give Dr. Allison and the Delta a big round of applause for being that voice in the community that supports. Thank everyone for coming out. Thank the mayor. I'd like to thank Wendy Girl from Seeker. Wendy Girl. Gotcha. And again, I'm Owens, tangible visual artist. I'm based here in Winston-Salem. Got a design company called ODP Art Design. Design procedure my wife is wearing. That's also for myself, because not only do we do art, we make designs that you can wear. Y'all guys have a good night. I'd like to shake your hand. Come by and say hello. And thank you for coming out.
To us here at Delta to see such a big crowd, to see, we know that these guys really have a big following, and I knew that they would bring people out for this opening, and we're really happy to see so many people here. If you did not get a chance to sign in close to the door and you want to be on our mailing list, please do that so that you can make sure that you get our e-blasts and follow us on social media. And there's also a donation box near the door that helps to support events like this. You can also give on our website, and we really do appreciate the contributions from members of our community who come out for events like this, because we want to continue to be here in the years to come, hosting exhibitions and events just like this one. So thank you very much.
Now play your part and say the arts. Say the arts TV. Let's go!